recap of what we got going on. This is an 89 full-size Blazer, 1-ton swap, 14 bolt, Dana 60, 456 gears. Had a bunch of work done to it before I got it. Issue I had was no brake pressure. Big Dana 60 with a half-ton brake booster master cylinder was having no luck with brakes. No matter how many times I've bled it, tried a couple different master cylinders, no luck. So, found a guy online. Oop, just shut off. Might be out of gas. Found a guy online. Got a good deal on a used brake booster setup, master cylinder, the whole deal, everything. But the lines were there, but they were kind of crusty and flaky. So went to O'Reilly's. Oh, I got the pump from him as well. So went to O'Reilly's, picked up a couple lines. They were cheap. They was only 20 bucks. Had them the next day. And so the problem we got is the system needs bled. Attempted to do it once, but we didn't have a lot of time. So I'm going to try to do it today because it's time to shut this key off. Time to put up or shut up with this truck. To either do something with it or get rid of it. One or the other. And I really don't want to get rid of it. Oh, it's where that noise was. It's the transmission cooler fan. But I really don't want to get rid of it, so no room. Oh, it's still going. Anyhow, so I went and got, my jack stands are too small. They had a big sale at Harbor Freight, so went and grabbed a couple heavy duty jack stands. We got it up, and I was surprised these jack stands, the things are massive and super heavy, but they aren't. This has 42-inch tires on it, but if it with these stands all the way up, the tires still touch the ground. I was really surprised about that. You can kind of move them a little bit, but anyhow, we'll get to it. Get this thing fired back up, and trust me, I'm no pro at bleeding this system. And I've only had one other one and didn't have no issues with it. Came factory. It's an old K30, and so this will be definitely a first for me, but I done like anybody else would do. Yeah, no leaks anywhere. Done like anybody else would do. Got online. Oh, it's freaking mud. Got online, done my research, and so from what I can gather, the main thing is some people say to fire it up, keep turning the wheel back and forth. Some people say leave it off, and some people say to do it both ways. So we done it the first time. I didn't have much time. We actually did do it both ways, but so today we get it fired back up if it's not out of gas, and I'll get in it and try it. So it takes about a half an hour to an hour to fully bleed the system, so we're going to give it a shot and see how it goes. Alright, so we're going to start with, make sure no cars are coming, make sure we're center, look straight up to me. But so what they're saying, slowly go to the right till it locks. There we go. You can hear it squeal. Hopefully. So go to the left till it locks. No squeal. Let's see how far we got. Yeah, she's all the way left. So that's the deal. Keep going side to side. From lock point to lock point. There we go. Keep doing it, doing it, doing it. And it's supposed to work the air out of the system, so we shall find out. But I'll do that, and we'll sit here and view all that. I'm going to do it a few times and then check the fluid and see where our fluid level's at. And we'll pick it up from there. I'm going to show you this. Kept hearing something full turn to the left. You can see there's got, I'm sure you noticed already, but it's got dual shocks on the front. These big old calipers, man, it's might have to do away with it. Full left turn, the inside of the caliper, like there's the bleeder, right below the bleeder. It's coming all the way in. It's hitting the washer by the rubber bushing, so it's a pretty good left turn that it's making, so I don't know. We'll see how that goes, but check our fluid level. Turn the wheel back for coming off. Maybe, I don't see nothing dripping. Maybe do like they were saying, maybe shut it off and do it that way as well. Let's see. Alright, so we done it with the motor running. Still didn't get no foam in the pump, fluid level staying the same. So I'm gonna do it for a little bit manually. I don't know if that'll actually make a difference or not, but we'll try it. It's easy enough to turn, it's just super hot and humid out. So I'm going to try this for a little bit, see if we get any foam in the pump, which I can say the first time we done this, when I first installed it, we got fluid in it and everything, put the new lines and all that on. We did get foam in the pump, and then we only had like maybe, got everything installed, messed with it for maybe 20 minutes to a half an hour, and then just let it set, and it set for a few months. And then came out the other day, jumped it, and it just didn't seem right, so I figured I might as well hit it again. So here we are. So I'm going to do this for a little bit, and then check the pump and see what we got. Alright, same deal, no foam, same fluid level. So I don't know, not saying I'm no pro at this, but my best guess is we're going to throw the tires back on and move it around some and see what it does. So we'll pick you up there. Shouldn't take too long. There's one good thing. If I can get it in there, you can see. At least I got really good distance because it's hot out here. Figured I might as well check. Well, I had it up in the air, turn it all the way to the left, and ain't gonna worry about the tire rubbing nothing. So I got good clearance there. I was kind of worried about that with the caliper. Not the caliper, yeah, the caliper touching the shock mount right there with having the both shocks, but I don't know if I'm going to sweat that or not at all. I mean, it's got a, you can kind of see from the fender there, it's got a pretty decent left turn, so I don't think I'm going to worry about it. Alright, let's get these dudes tightened up and get this dude fired up. Always remember, folks, crisscross applesauce on your lug nuts. But in all seriousness, check out these stands. How about that from them not too long ago, a year or two ago. These things, they're great. I got lucky. I caught them on sale, that they're still going or not, but they're 22-ton Daytonas. These things are they're just freaking massive. They're super heavy. I didn't buy them for this truck. I got my daughter's truck out back. It's a 79 K20. I bought them for it because I don't have a garage, so ends up setting in, having to work on it, and they're dirt back here a lot. But this, yeah, turned around. You got a nice heavy duty pin. Thing's great. Of course, now they don't want to slide. There we go. Slide this one out. You can see the pins in it, the pinholes. You got 3 pinholes. Makes it nice. Pin has that little holder. You can turn these. It's got you can see in the top. It's a 4-way, so you can turn your top whichever way you want it. Pin will fit it. Slides right through. I mean, it's a good heavy duty pin too, man. This thing, it's a nice ass setup. So doesn't hurt my feelings buying it. So see if this dude will fire back up. Try to move it. Just can't do anything stupid. I don't want to lose my jump pack. All right. Hopefully it made a difference. If not, I'll have to try it again another day, but come on, baby. Man, that battery sucks. I don't know. End up frying the starter if I keep it up. One of them Royal King batteries, man. I've never had any luck with it. Oh, hallelujah. Alright, man, it's hot in this dude. So, let's see. So, I mean, all kinds of brake pressure before. I had the half-ton master cylinder and booster on it, and it was just like how this was like right there. The other one is like straight to the floor. You can pump it 3 or 4 times and you get some pressure, but you held it and you can just feel your foot just going down. So let's see what we got here. Yeah, she ain't moving. Let's see. Watching out my neighbor's car up there. Yeah, it seems to be doing good. Be careful, these guys. A lot of these guys came home as I was working on this. There we go. You can kind of hear. Wish I had somebody here with me. They could have the camera outside so you can see better. You back up some. You can hear it, or you can hear it out there. Hopefully on camera, you can see like the belt struggling, like a loose pump. Let's go forward. There you go. Kind of hear it. So when it's got tension on it, I think maybe it just needs driven. That'd probably help a lot as well. Could use some people's input on that, because I'm not, like I said, I'm not real familiar with these. That's no basics, but I mean, it has plenty of brake pressure. Yeah, I guess I need to get the cap back on the power steering pump. That might be a help as well. It didn't belch nothing out though, but these keys up here if I lose them. So I don't know. I could use some input. Definitely somebody that's more familiar than I am. So I was saying we done it this time. There's no foam. The fluid level didn't change. No leaks. So I don't know. Somebody pipe in and let me know what I'm doing wrong. I mean, it could be, well, the belt has pretty good tension on it. It's a new belt as well. I don't know. Hard to tell, man. I'm no pro by any means, so anybody's a little more familiar with it, pipe in. I can definitely use some help with it. That, and once we get the brake booster situation figured out, changing the lockouts. It's got 2 different style lockouts. I mean, they work, but this doesn't even have a brand name on it. The other one, I think the other one's missing a screw. Yeah, they do work. Super winch. That's what the other one was. I think it was this one. One of the sides. It might be the other side. One of them's missing one of the screws. So need to hunt down. Start looking at some reviews and find a good set of lockouts. Get them put on it before winter. Because once I get this one to where it's like mobile, I'm going to get it to where I can drive it back and forth to work a few times, you know, get all the kinks out of it. Then it'll be the K20 out back. It's going to be, well, as much as my wallet will permit, it'll be full send on it, getting it ready. It's definitely not a winter truck. If you guys have seen the videos of it, it has tube doors on it, so that's nothing you want to drive in the winter, but fun in the spring, summer, and fall. But that one does belong to my daughter, but it's really close to being done. This one, I don't know, it's got the dual stabilizers and the crossover steering and everything, but I don't know. Somebody throw some input in there on the comments and see what you guys have to say. Seems to me like maybe it just needs drove. work all the kinks out of it. And this truck, it's most of its life, it's from in Ohio and it's from West Virginia. And when I got it, since they were saying most of its life it was spent off-road. That's why it doesn't even have 100,000 miles on it. Like 80-some thousand on it. I mean, you can, this thing's solid. I think it has one bad, I think it's this one actually. The rocker and the quarter, and a lot of rock and tree rash, but when I bought it, the guy actually gave me a new rocker and everything for it, so can't complain about that. But anyway, I'm rambling on. I gotta get the hang of the transfer case too. It's got an Atlas 2 transfer case. I gotta get the hang of the the dual shifter set up on it. But anyhow, tell me some input on this Hydro-boost setup. Yeah, I could definitely use some input on it. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully, driving it around will take care of business. All right, man. Comment if you can. Catch you at the next one.